I decided to make my way to Soulstein to seek my fortune. I should have stayed at home.
Hey gang, Skyrim, let's roleplay it. We spent the night in the fort, which wasn't that pleasant, but it worked. Remember how we get out of here? This way. And we're heading back to Raven Rock, and then we're heading... Ooh, that's kind of a spooky looking book.
What's our next move?
We're heading back to Raven Rock, is what I was saying. And then we're gonna do a little circuit of the island, I think. Maybe not a circuit, but another walking tour, at least. Do I have Dargo with me? Oh, and I'm thirsty. Now I'm officially out of water. Oh, hello. Okay. Follow me if you like. You know, so far, every time we've seen these netch floating around, it's been near something interesting. I'm thinking like the Deathbrand armor has been buried near netch hangouts. I still don't know that they're called netch, but... I don't see anything interesting about this particular spot. I don't know where Dargo is. He'll catch up. Maybe he's out taking a morning constitutional. Huh. Dragon, grave? Hi.
Damn it. What am I going to do?
What's the matter with you? I said, what's the matter with you?
With me? What's the matter with you?
With me? What's the matter for you?
I just had a lot of hawk-faced cowards coming by to mock my efforts. It probably can't hurt to tell you. You look mostly honest.
That's the kindest thing anybody's ever said.
The name's Rollis. Rollis Sedaris, out of Morhold. I've got a financier waiting for me back on the mainland. Sent me here in the interests of obtaining some rare antiquities. The relics of Arzador. But this whole thing became a disaster right quick, let me tell you.
What happened?
You come out of the northern ashlands, you don't expect things to go easy, you know. But this was something outside my particular expertise.
I like that he's got one
When
pickaxe in his hand and one
you couldn't
on the
even
belt.
see it. Buried in the ash, like most other things.
Oh.
This blasted island.
He's been digging this out.
Dug out a pile of the stuff taller than me just to find the barrel. Who knows how much to reach the door? Excavating isn't exactly my specialty. Even if it was, the ash storms fill it in faster than you can dig.
There's miners in Raven Rock. Don't have the coin to hire them.
You think I've got that kind of money?
No.
No. I only get paid on delivery. Can't afford to go out of pocket for 1,000 centimes on this. Takes money to make money, all that rot. There's a lot of it at the other end. But I can't get there without a little kick to start it off.
You asking for investors? What's the treasure you're after?
You ever hear of Arzador? He was
Maybe.
the first great Nord enchanter, maybe even the first human to master elven methods. His best work was buried with him, though. A set that my patron calls the relics are supposed to be down in his tomb. Now, they're old, and they're powerful. A combination like that makes them pretty valuable to certain people. And I happen to know certain people.
I don't think I'll ever get tired of the seedy, conniving, not con man, he's not a con man, but the hustler. That stereotype. Not stereotype, that stock character. I just like it. Especially the way this voice actor's doing it. It's very extra seedy. If you're looking for a partner, I have got some money to throw around if I can perhaps get a share of whatever's in there.
What? Are you serious? Well, I think I could make that work. We can sort out the details about of arrangement later. But for now, I'll manage the dig if you can manage the coin. Do you have the gold?
Got it right here. This is perhaps not a trustworthy character, but Stilico's at a point now where he could drop 1,000 gold in the outhouse and not miss it at all. So I don't care if I even make a return on this investment. I'm just curious. Let's see. Yeah, here it is.
It's all here. Well then, looks like I have a good bit of work to start on. I'll head back to Raven Rock and round up some diggers. Once we've got something worth looking at, I'll send word to you. Pleasure doing business with you, partner. I'll see you soon.
And I think Stilico's probably also thinking, if this dude double crosses me, I can just straight up kill his ass. And get my money back. Realistic Heroes, Volume 19. Wow, this guy's a journaler. Moving on to Solstheim next, chasing after vague rumors of this Kolbjorn Barrow. My patron seems confident we can find the relics of Azidal out here. I'm a bit skeptical, but so long as he pays well, I'll dig wherever the old coot likes. Initial prospects look poor, to say the least. I was sure I had my map wrong at first, until it became clear that the place had just been lost to the ash. I'll dig out as much as I can, maybe see if I can recruit some of the local residents to help me out. I haven't seen anyone since I got out of Raven Rock, but I keep hearing conversations and whispers around me, so I just need to track them down. I wonder why that journal's there when it doesn't tell us anything we didn't already know by talking to him. Maybe in case you come upon him and kill him without realizing that he's not hostile. Oh, I missed the road. Oh, and we gotta find a new, not apprentice, steward for Naloth, that's right. I would think... No, not the jail. I would think the Retching Net should be the best place to start. I would think Geldis, if that's his name, would know. Whoops. Hey gang, so the game crashed right as we were coming back into Raven Rock. Let's see if it happens again. Yes, it seems like it did. Well gang, the game has crashed twice now when we've tried to come into Raven Rock. This time I've fast traveled to it to see if that makes a difference, and so far it seems it has. Hi, you are fancily dressed.
You may have everyone fooled, but I see what you're doing here. The Call of Gold sends you like a rat.
Interesting. Didn't expect the hostility. Oh, right. Before I go into the inn to look for a steward, I am going to do some trading.
I work for Mogul. You got a problem, you talk to him. Your actions here have been a blessing to us all, Sergio.
Oh, what about you? You want to be the new steward?
And leave my farm? No, thank you.
Okay, fine.
If the quality's right, I'll take those off your hands.
You have
Let me
almost
take a
nothing.
look.
Oh, okay. Just food. Well, you know what? I have some crap I need to get rid of, so yeah. Empty bottle. Spoiled junk. That still doesn't help me. Do I have enough food? Steak. Steak. Booze. Cheese. Yeah, I'm good. Alright, I'll sell you something small. Like one of these. Perfect.
Next time you're hungry, stop by.
And that's the end of
I
it.
always have plenty of food for sale.
I can't believe you found a way to reopen the mines.
What is that all about?
It's busier now that things are starting to look up. I guess I might stay a bit longer after all.
Okay. Any interest in being the new steward of Tel Mithryn?
Don't be ridiculous. Who would run this place? Ask around the retching niche.
Yeah, that's kind of what I
Someone
was
there
thinking.
might be crazy enough, or drunk enough, to do it.
But he really likes Naloth, huh? Sales bad? No. What have you got?
See for yourself.
Okay, this is better.
So insistent on maintaining soul style. Seems like more trouble than it's worth.
Mainly interested in just giving him more gold so that I can sell him more stuff. Buy that. Okay. Nothing there. Keeping all the Death Brand stuff, of course. Speech increase, very nice. How about one of these? There we go. Pretty good. Still got a lot of carry weight there, but that's fine.
If you need any supplies, you know where to find me.
Whoops. Sorry, I'm moving something off my desk because I was hitting it with my hand there. Okay. Retching. Oh, no, wait. Glover. Talk to Glover. Not because we think he wants to be the steward, but he's... Huh? Adventurer. He's got stuff to trade. Another adventurer. Adventuring party.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
Yeah, of course.
Take a look.
Alright, he's got lots of gold because I invested, I think. That might be worth it to keep. I think that's why I picked it up in the... Well, maybe that's not why I picked it up in the first place. I don't know. I'll sell this, though. That might be all we were able to get rid of. There we go. A few more things. Okay. Thanks, Lover.
Bring your weapons and armor to me.
The retching niche.
You need to talk some sense into your husband.
Morning, Captain.
What news do you bring from Fort
Oh,
Frostmoth?
right. I had to turn this on to you, into you anyway. General Carius is dead.
I had my suspicions that he was undead.
No, he's dead.
How else could he have survived for over 200 years? It's a shame. There are quite a few tales of General Carius's exploits,
She's just
including the
not-
founding of
doesn't wanna
Raven
wait.
Rock.
He'll no longer send Ash Spawn to Raven Rock, sir.
Councillor Morvain told me to give this to you if you made it back in one piece. And you got rid of General Carius. Better than a soldier's pay, so you should be thankful.
Sure. I'm thankful. Wow, that is a lot, actually. Did you need something? Is there anything else that needs to be done? For the good of Raven Rock, of course. These guys pay really well, so I would like some more money.
I'm sorry to bother you, but Second Councillor Rano asked me to come find you. He said it's quite urgent.
You say what it was about?
All he wanted me to do is track you down and send you to him. Look, this is important. Even more important than wiping out the Ash Spawn. Please, go speak to the Second Councillor as soon as possible.
Okay, I'll have to remember where I find him. Oh my god, that 5,000 gold overburdened me. First, I need to get some water from Geldis and ask him if he knows anybody that would like to work for Naloth. Hey!
Welcome to the Retching Neck
Yeah,
Corner
nope,
Club, home of the
yep, I know,
finest Sue
I know,
jammer
I know,
that will
I know.
ever grace your lips.
Water, please.
Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course.
I think I have 6.
Of course. Of course.
That should take care of it. Yep, perfect.
Come back if you feel the
I'm back.
barn's open, people are buying drinks, and I'm making money again. Just like old times.
Do you want to be the new steward of Tel Mithryn? I can't imagine you'd leave this place, but if you don't, do you know somebody who would?
Are you nuts? Neil Arthur's crazy. Or he talks to mud crabs.
Might be true. Anybody you know that might take the job?
It would have to be someone pretty desperate. You might ask my apprentice Drovus. Lately, he seems to be hard up for coin.
Oh. That's weird. Why would he must not like his apprentice very much. Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Come back any time. My doors are always open.
Dargo never showed up. There you are, you big lug. Come here. Hey! I don't know where he thinks he needs to go, but I'm overburdened. Damn it. I don't know what I'd drop, except I was just going to give him a bunch of gold. I have, where... 17,000. Where's all my gold? Usually it's in my inventory, right? Maybe I'm just not seeing it. But anyway. Or maybe it's only there when you open up a menu with somebody else. Drovus? Is this Drovus?
Welcome to the Retching Netch Corner Club, my lord. If you need anything, Master Geldis will be happy to help you.
You guys sound exactly the same. Hey, he mentioned you might want to be the new steward of Tel Mithryn. His old steward was murdered by Ashspawn. It's kind of a risky job.
I'm not sure.
You mean leave Ravenrock for good? To go work for a crazed Telvanni wizard?
Seems like
Sure. Just let me get me things. On second thought, never mind. I can get new stuff.
Oh. Yes, awfully eager.
Well, I've never been one to pass up an opportunity. Sorry to run, but I'm off to my new job.
Okay, see... Wow, literally run. Okay. Okay, hang on. Let me try this again. Dude, before you go anywhere.
My blood's calm. I
No,
prefer...
come here.
Fine. Let's trade.
God damn. He's fast. There. Wasn't there before, but it is now. Okay, that helps a lot. More than 100 pounds now.
Lead us to our next task.
Yes, thank you. I'm glad you agree. Nope, he doesn't agree. He's been doing this ever since we went to Shardak. Just like that, he's freaking gone. Alright. Counselor Arano. He'd be in headquarters. Oh, there's Drovus? Where is he going? I want to follow him. Counselor Morvain, right? Is that who I'm talking to? No, Counselor Adrano?
You lost.
Arano?
Traveling beyond the bulwark will be much safer as a result of your victory at Fort Frostmoth. Many thanks.
Yeah, my pleasure, sir. Sorry,
My
I
doors are open.
think I'm looking for the other dude. They clean up these bodies. Might need to turn on the old thingamajig. It's apparently outside. Oh! Is this a clandestine meeting? What's going on here? Hi.
Thank you for coming.
Of course.
After everything you've already done for Ravenrock, I hate to ask for more, but I can't risk Councillor Morvain being killed.
Being killed?
The Ulan family of House Lalu, a rival great house, has placed a death mark on the Councillor's head.
Why would the Ulans want him dead? There's an Ulan tomb here, right?
It's a private matter. Let's just say they seek revenge for the execution of one of their own, ordered by Councillor Morvain himself. The problem is, I don't have any solid proof that anyone from House Lalu is hidden among us. Only my suspicions.
And what are your suspicions? No, this seems justified. I don't know. Seems totally reasonable.
It may be justified, but it
You're
certainly
Dunmer, after
isn't
all.
appreciated. Councillor Morvain simply feels that I'm being paranoid. I'm afraid that one day I'll awaken and discover him dead. I don't want it to come to that.
Attack would be imminent, huh?
I do. I've received some information from my sources that there could be elements of Ulan's house, House Lalu, already in Ravenrock.
And you haven't acted on the information yet. Why?
Ravenrock is a small settlement, so it's hard to accomplish anything in secret. If any of them is from House Lalu, I wouldn't be able to make a move without them knowing.
What will you do?
Summoning you here was part of my plan. I was hoping you'd be interested in investigating for me.
Well, you guys pay so well. Sure, yeah, how can I help?
I had a feeling you'd be willing to listen to me.
Where do I begin?
I need you to start out by being my eyes and ears. Search Ravenrock and see if you can root out these traitors. The best place to start would be Geldis Sad.
Ah, damn it.
Over
Geldis
at the
again?
Retching Nech Corner Club. If he provides you any leads, check them out before bringing them to my attention. Can't afford to make any mistakes.
Okay. What can you tell me about House Halalu?
Traitors. The lot of them.
Damn.
Their collaboration with the Empire may have given them unrivaled political and economic strength, but their hearts weren't with the Dunmer people.
Not like House Redone, huh? Was that their downfall?
Lalu deserved every bit of hatred they received once the Empire released its grasp on Morrowind. Having past ties to the Empire immediately turned them into the scapegoat for the Dunmer people's suffering.
Sounds a bit like Vichy France or something. What happened to House Lalu as a result?
They had welcomed the Empire with open arms and benefited from it. When everything was said and done, they were no longer recognized as a great house and were dismissed from the council.
Sounds like they have nothing to lose. Maybe that's why they're interested in this type of assassination. You mentioned your sources, huh?
I maintain a few contacts in other Dunmer settlements across Tamriel. Most hail from House Redone, but there are a few from other houses.
You wouldn't ask them to investigate, huh?
Most of my contacts live leagues away from Solstheim. Sending the occasional message back and forth is all we can manage, and sometimes takes months or more to arrive. However, any information we can glean in times like this, I consider vital to House Redone's survival.
Seems like there's a lot of hate of the Empire going around. The Nords, the Red Guards. Why did the Dunmer hate the Empire?
During the Oblivion Crisis, gates to the Plane of Oblivion opened all over Morrowind. The Empire pulled most of its forces out of Morrowind to deal with the gates in their own homeland, leaving us virtually defenseless. We had no standing army at the time, just uncoordinated pockets of resistance.
That's interesting, because when you play Oblivion, basically the only person dealing with the gates is you and the Blades. There's a few soldiers, right, and town guards, but you don't ever see, like, over the course of the game, it's not like there's an influx of more people to help you fight. It's just you and the Blades, basically. So it's kind of funny that, like, oh man, they pulled everybody out of everywhere. It was nuts. It's like, really? Because I don't remember seeing any of these people. That's funny. How did the Dunmer survive this at all?
House Redone took charge and was slowly able to build an army. It took years, but it became a force to be reckoned with. When the Argonians invaded years later, House Redoran's army was able to prevent them from sweeping across all of Morrowind. It would be fair to say that House Redoran literally saved the Dunmer people from destruction.
Alright. Well, I'll go talk to Geldis then.
You can trust Geldis. He's been with us for a long time.
I also noticed that I'm apparently thirsty again. Must be all the ash. Water just goes right through you. Also, because it's been kind of crashy so far today, I'm going to save it frequently.
Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
It's not that cold. Hey, dude.
Welcome to the Retching Netch Corner Club, home of the finest Sioux jammer.
Yeah. Look, the second counselor said you might be able to help me.
Well. Adril's got himself a spy, does he?
Sure.
Well, Zero knows he needs all the help he can get. He's been chasing the Ulins for years now.
You think he's mistaken?
No. I just think he's going about this the wrong way.
You have a better idea.
Actually, I do. If you want to catch those slippery slaughterfish, you need to let them come to you.
Okay, how does that happen?
There's an Ulin ancestral tomb near the temple. Someone's been leaving ash yam offerings on the altar inside. If you were to wait inside for whomever that is, I'm betting they'll have some of the answers you're looking for.
And you haven't told Adril about this, why?
What makes you think I haven't? Anytime Adril and the Redoran Guard made a move, the Ulins must have been one step ahead and didn't show up.
Ah, doesn't look as suspicious if a different person not affiliated with the local government goes in. Okay, thanks for the tip.
You can thank me if it works. Until then, I'd head to the tomb and wait until your visitor shows up.
Okay, do you know anything about why Morvain executed an Ulin?
Back in 95, Vila Ulin came to Raven Rock with a plan to take over our town. The Fetcher thought he could stir up the locals and use them against the Redoran Guard, and then murder Consular Morvain when we weren't looking.
Did this alone, huh?
He arrived alone, but spread enough coin around to start changing people's minds. Half the bloody town joined his side. Can you believe that?
No, that's kind of surprising, actually. Must have been desperate for coin. How did he get caught?
He underestimated the Redoran Guard. They were organized and brought a swift end to the coup. Vila tried to run, but he was caught by Captain Veleth himself. Vila Ulin was executed a short time later, and his remains placed in the Ulin ancestral tomb.
Sounds like that's just kind of one of the risks of trying to stage a coup. I'm not sure why the Ulins are all pissy about it, but okay. Why do the Dunmer leave ash yams in their tombs?
When the Dunmer is laid to rest, the body is burned and returned to the ashen soil. Since the ash yam is born of the very same soil, it represents rebirth and renewal. The fact that life ends and begins anew.
Okay.
Safe travels, Outlander.
Thank you.